A staggering 85% of jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't been invented yet, which means that the skills we're teaching today may not be relevant tomorrow. This statistic raises an important question: what skills will be essential for success in the future workplace? As we delve into the world of psychology and human behavior, we'll explore why human skills in the workplace matter more than ever. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that automation and artificial intelligence are the keys to success. However, as we'll learn, human skills such as empathy, communication, and problem-solving are not only essential but also impossible to replicate with machines. In this video, we'll discuss the importance of human skills in the workplace, why they're crucial for success, and how you can develop them to stay ahead of the curve. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of the psychology behind human behavior and how to apply it in your professional life. As we transition into the first section of our discussion, let's consider the current state of the workplace. With the rise of remote work and digital communication, it's become increasingly easy to hide behind screens and avoid face-to-face interactions. However, this trend has significant implications for our mental health and well-being. According to psychology facts, humans are wired to respond to social cues, and the lack of these cues can lead to feelings of isolation and disconnection. In fact, a study by the American Psychological Association found that employees who work remotely full-time are more likely to experience depression and anxiety. Now, let's explore the concept of emotional intelligence, a key human skill that's essential for success in the workplace. Emotional intelligence refers to our ability to recognize and understand emotions in ourselves and others, and to use this awareness to guide our thoughts and actions. As we navigate the complexities of human behavior, it's crucial to develop emotional intelligence to build strong relationships, communicate effectively, and make informed decisions. For instance, a manager with high emotional intelligence can empathize with their team members, provide constructive feedback, and create a positive work environment. As we move into the next section, let's examine the impact of human skills on teamwork and collaboration. When we work together towards a common goal, our human skills come into play. We need to be able to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and build trust with our colleagues. According to psychology research, teams that prioritize human skills such as empathy and active listening are more likely to achieve their goals and experience higher job satisfaction. For example, a study by Google found that their most successful teams were those that prioritized psychological safety, allowing team members to take risks and share their ideas without fear of judgment. However, developing human skills is not without its challenges. As we strive to become more empathetic, communicative, and self-aware, we must also confront our own biases and limitations. This is where self-reflection comes in, the ability to examine our own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and to make adjustments accordingly. By practicing self-reflection, we can become more aware of our strengths and weaknesses, and develop a growth mindset that's essential for continuous learning and improvement. As the famous psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart." As we delve deeper into the world of human skills, let's consider the role of storytelling in the workplace. Storytelling is a powerful tool that allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to share our experiences and perspectives, and to create a sense of community and belonging. According to psychology facts, stories have the ability to activate the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and encouraging engagement and motivation. For instance, a leader who uses storytelling to convey their vision and values can inspire their team and create a sense of purpose and direction. Now, let's explore the concept of psychological safety, a critical human skill that's essential for success in the workplace. Psychological safety refers to the feeling of being able to take risks, share our ideas, and be our authentic selves without fear of judgment or rejection. When we feel psychologically safe, we're more likely to be creative, innovative, and collaborative, and to achieve our full potential. According to a study by Harvard Business Review, teams that prioritize psychological safety experience higher levels of engagement, motivation, and productivity. As we transition into the next section, let's examine the impact of technology on human skills in the workplace. While technology has many benefits, such as increased efficiency and productivity, it also has the potential to erode our human skills. For instance, the overuse of digital communication can lead to a decline in face-to-face interaction, deepening our sense of isolation and disconnection. However, by being mindful of these risks, we can use technology to enhance our human skills, rather than replace them. For example, video conferencing tools can facilitate remote communication, while also allowing us to read social cues and build relationships. Now, let's consider the role of leadership in promoting human skills in the workplace. Leaders have the power to create a culture that values and prioritizes human skills, such as empathy, communication, and self-awareness. By modeling these skills themselves, leaders can inspire their teams and create a positive work environment. According to psychology research, leaders who prioritize human skills are more likely to build trust, foster collaboration, and drive innovation. For instance, a leader who prioritizes empathy can create a safe and supportive work environment, where team members feel valued and empowered to share their ideas. As we approach the revelations section of our discussion, let's consider a surprising fact: the most successful companies in the world are those that prioritize human skills. For example, companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook prioritize human skills such as empathy, communication, and self-awareness, and have seen significant returns on investment as a result. In fact, a study by Gallup found that companies that prioritize human skills experience higher levels of employee engagement, customer satisfaction, and financial performance. However, there's a twist: the most successful companies are not just prioritizing human skills, but also using them to drive innovation and disruption. By combining human skills with technology and data, companies can create new products, services, and experiences that meet the evolving needs of their customers. For instance, a company that uses human-centered design to develop new products can create solutions that are more intuitive, user-friendly, and effective. As we move into the conclusion section of our discussion, let's summarize the key takeaways. Human skills such as empathy, communication, and self-awareness are essential for success in the workplace, and are impossible to replicate with machines. By prioritizing human skills, we can build stronger relationships, drive innovation, and achieve our full potential. As the famous psychologist Daniel Goleman once said, if your emotional abilities aren't in hand, if you don't have self-awareness, if you are not able to manage your distressing emotions, if you can't have empathy and effective relationships, then no matter how smart you are not going to get very far. So, what can you do to develop your human skills and stay ahead of the curve? First, practice self-reflection and self-awareness, and seek feedback from others to identify areas for improvement. Second, prioritize face-to-face interaction and build strong relationships with your colleagues and customers. Third, use technology to enhance your human skills, rather than replace them. And finally, seek out leaders and organizations that prioritize human skills, and learn from their examples. As we come to the end of this video, we hope that you've gained a deeper understanding of the importance of human skills in the workplace. Remember, human skills are not a nicety, but a necessity for success in the future workplace. By prioritizing human skills, you can build a stronger, more resilient, and more successful career, and create a positive impact on the world around you. So, take the first step today, and start developing your human skills to achieve your full potential. In the world of psychology, human skills are not just a topic of discussion, but a key driver of success and well-being. By applying the principles of psychology to our personal and professional lives, we can create a more compassionate, creative, and innovative world. As we look to the future, it's clear that human skills will play an increasingly important role in shaping our workplaces, our communities, and our lives. So, let's prioritize human skills and create a brighter, more sustainable future for all. Finally, we want to hear from you. What human skills do you think are most essential for success in the workplace, and how do you prioritize them in your own life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. By sharing our knowledge, experiences, and perspectives, we can create a community that values and prioritizes human skills, and supports each other in achieving our full potential. Title_ideas: Why Human Skills Matter More Than Ever, The Future of Work, Why Human Skills Are Essential, Human Skills in the Workplace, The Key to Success. Description_draft: Discover why human skills such as empathy, communication, and self-awareness are essential for success in the workplace, and learn how to develop them to stay ahead of the curve. Explore the psychology behind human behavior and how to apply it in your professional life. Tags: human skills, psychology, workplace, emotional intelligence, communication, self-awareness, leadership, innovation, technology, future of work, career development, personal growth, well-being, mental health, productivity, success. Hook_type: statistic.